Reason number 2 that some of us are spending too long at work, we're managing interruptions wrong. Interruptions are just part of work, but we can't let that interruption completely blow up our systems all day long. You sit down to work and then somebody pings you on Slack, or your phone rings, or someone stops by your desk with a question and it takes 2 seconds for you to answer it, and then you come back to your work. But now just that brief interruption means you have no idea what you were working on and what step you were on. So you either spend 5 minutes trying to remember the thing, or you just start over from the beginning. All for what? To check your phone or to answer someone's question about when the meeting is. These micro interruptions add up, and we don't always notice that they're happening until it's 5 p.m. and our to-do list is still massive, but we still feel like we've been working all day. The interruption itself might be like 2 minutes, but by the time it takes to get back into what you were doing, that could be another 5 or 10 minutes. And then you do that 5 times a day, and we've lost almost an hour just trying to remember what you were working on. So you go home and someone's like, what did you do today? And you're like, well, I spent most of my day trying to remember what I was working on, right? Like essentially that's what's happening. And this is something I see with students too. They are studying, right? And they get a text and they respond to it. But when they come back to their notes or their study session, they're like, wait, hold on. Like, what was I even doing? And the obvious solution is not to never get interrupted, because that's not realistic. But you know what we can do? Leave yourself a status note so you can pick back up where you left off without any drama of like, where was I? How do we do this? Easy. Before we step away from work, even just for a short meeting, maybe for a phone call, even for lunch, write down where you are and the next step where we should pick back up on. Again, I call these status notes. It's not rocket science or some complicated task management strategy that's only for the geeky pros. This is basic stuff. But most people try to rely on their memories, which does not work because our brains are not great for storing this kind of useless information. That's what external storage is for, in the form of a status note.